And we are live. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Canadian Guy here, and we are back with Crash Team Rumble. We are going to be looking at some of the new game modes today, or game mode, Wumpa-rama, which, as I played a couple rounds of it already, it seems to be a lot of fun. Give me a minute to finish getting set up, and we shall begin. How are you guys all doing? I hope you all are doing fine. I don't quite really apologize for missing the stream yesterday. In case some of you didn't know, there was a family member that I was speaking about beforehand who unfortunately did pass away, and we've kind of just been dealing with that and everything surrounding that. So yeah, you know, almost every time that I would apologize about missing a stream, but for that I have no apology for that. It is what it is. So we're gonna be trying to just play through, try to get through it, and try to have some resemblance of a good time. So give me a minute to finish getting set up, and we shall begin. Let's go here. I just gotta get a couple things set up before we start. One, two, three, four, five. Give me a second. Twitch. If I seem a little distant today, I do apologize. The past couple of days has not been the most fun. The past, you know, I think most people can understand that. Oh, thank you, Elena, for the $10 from Grandma. Thank you so much, Elena. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Eager to hear your feelings about season 3 being announced so early. So I have recorded my feelings about it, and I will be talking about it hopefully by Monday or by Tuesday at the latest. I have a couple of videos lined up to get out. Jakob Sahin donated $1 Australian for Super Chat. Thank you so much, Jakob. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. Post that. We're almost ready to go. Go here. Got one more post and we shall begin. Okay, go. Just gonna grab this last thumbnail here. Hey, Hasoon, how's it going? All right. When's the season 3 Spyro 4 theory video? It's gonna come as soon as I can get it done. There's a couple, you know, as usual, there's a couple of priority things that need to be there's a couple things that in personal life that need to be sorted out through first, and then go from there. Dr. Rank donated $5 for Super Chat. Season 3 predictions. Spyro and Laura's top performer themes will be Reignited, Title Screen, and Glimmer, respectfully. So, I do agree that Glimmer is going to be that, but I think that we're going to actually get... If you go on Spotify, Toys for Bob released the whole album of Spyro. And there was an unused track that was never really used. There was one that was never really used, but is very popular. It's the Spyro 1 theme. And the Spyro 1 theme is actually on... Excuse me. The Spyro 1 theme is actually on Spotify. And I think that they're going to want to use that because it's a track that was never officially used as a track. So that's my guess. Hey, I love your Dr. Engine impression you did in one video. You mean this one? Yes, Dr. Cortex. We are collecting juicy wampas today. Yes. That impression? I'm sorry to hear that. Yakub Sahin. I'm sorry to hear that. How do you time the tsunami and lightning combo? That voice impression is amazing. Thank you. How do I time it? I know it sounds bad, but you kind of just you gotta feel it out. I find that literally using what I like to do is I like to try to tsunami and fire a fireball at the same time, and then when they land on the ground to try to hit them with a lightning bolt. I try. I love that impression. It's not a bad impression, especially when you throw in the reverb effect to be able to get the robot after effect. Doing it can be fun. What do you think of Wumpa-rama? It's actually good fun. It's actually good fun. Alright, so it's been a little bit since I've played. Hey! Speedy Springtrap donated $5 through Super Chat, or through Streamlabs. Thank you. Give me a second here. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we got B. No one's on A, so I'll make my way over there now. Grab the relic. Hit these, get the double relic. Even if we don't get that center, which we just did. Dope. Okay, C was just taken. Give me 1 second. I will make sure to try to read that donation as soon as I get a second to. I'll see you this 5 gem donation help you lighten your spirits. Hopefully in your day. Hope you have fun with the match. Just beware of Omega Trap. He may be more speed than you think. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Nope. Oh, thank you, Elena. Again, I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for the $10. I appreciate that. Thank you. We can keep doing this all day, Entropy. All right. Well. Also, fun tip, jump crate works really well. Thank you again, everyone, for the support tonight. Again, I'm sorry if I get quiet at some points. It's been a long couple of days. For some reason, I thought that was a nice entropy, but we don't have a nice entropy, so it wouldn't even matter. So A, B is open. Oh, I got it. I reset it too. Okay, good.
Your team boosted.
Enjoy that.
Clean up on aisle 3. Enemy blues beat down.
All right.
Ready. Enemy team boost expired.
That net code though.
Enemy team boosted.
We're not doing well.
Brakes ready. Your team boost expired.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ring, for the additional $5. Thank you. 1 second. Fun fact, Alora. I think I know what this fun fact is going to be, if I'm correct. It was we're supposed to be a playable Alora on Attack of the Rhinox, but due to time constraints, is that the fun fact? I still got finished. So I haven't finished reading that comment. I'm making a broad assumption here. Oh dear. Nah, shoot. Fun fact, Rumble will be Alora's first playable appearance ever. She was planned for Attack of the Rhinox, but was cut due to time constraints. Thank you so much for the $5 and the fun fact. That was a fact that I learned relatively recently. Thank you so much, Dr. Rank, again. Again, thank you so much, Elena, for all the love and support that you've given all the time. Thank you. Trying, man. A singular Ripto can only do so much. Love the green color, and I love that too. Thank you so much. My favorite thing to see is support. That's always something that is great to see. Hey Midas, how's it going? I hope you're well. Okay, they are like this close from winning. One small drop off and then they're done. Oh my gosh! Obsolete Mule just donated $100. Let's go 100 here. It's completely understandable that you're feeling like nothing is going right. My world crumbled when my nan died 20 years ago. My thoughts are with your family and everything. Nothing replaces grandparents. Feel for you, honestly. Thank you. Thank you so much for Obsolete Mule. Sugar Swamp Siren donated $5. Don't apologize for not giving 100%. Just focus on giving yourself some relief so that this can be a good night. I'm trying. Thank you. Thank you so much. Charles, you donated $1. Good evening, CG. How are you? More importantly, how's Sunflower? And also, I send my utmost condolences to you all. Thank you so much. She's doing you get to play as Ripto. You gotta finish the there's a thing that's like you win like 10 matches as a booster now, Or I think he's fully released. He might not be fully released yet. If you played during the early event, you got him, and then he gets fully released. He might be next week. Yeah, there was a just thank you so much, everyone, for the support. There's been a lot of complications with what happened, and I'm just, yeah, it's been stressful. Thank you so much, Weasel GT, for the £5. Do you know if party mode will be more active at the end of the season, or is it permanent game mode? It is a permanent game mode, to my knowledge. I believe it is a permanent game mode. Thank you so much for the £5 super chat. I very much appreciate that. I wouldn't be shocked if they maybe like each season they adjusted like the stages that maybe you could do it on and stuff. I think that would be cool. I think that would be a lot of fun, maybe. Thank you so much. And it says here that this is your first super chat. I am very grateful that you have decided to donate to the channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means the world to me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tonight we're going to try to get Ripto to at least level 14. Play a little bit of Wumpa-rama. Try to have some fun. And yeah. 11/21 for the Ripto release. Okay, so it would be next, forgive me here, Wednesday or Thursday is when Ripto comes full release, so that everyone can play them no matter what. Trying to be a nuisance, and I think it's working. Apparently, blocker Ripto. Get these in at least. Yeah, I when I played a little bit of Wumpa-rama, it's actually a lot of fun. From what I played of it, I didn't play much, just enough to get the cosmetics, and then and get a feel for it and get some recordings. I actually do have a funny recording of playing where there was somebody who was while I was trying to play, there was somebody who was being harassing me quite a bit during the match, and they were following me around, and even if I had nothing, they focused on me, so I knew they were focusing me. And at one point I had like no health and they had almost full health, and I just kind of said, you know what, forget it, and I turned around and I comboed them really badly and killed them. I have it on recording too. I thought that was pretty funny. It was like Ripto snapped. It felt like it was just like, I was like, that's it! Elena donated $5 through Super Chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the love and support. As always, everyone, I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. It helps the channel. It helps with everything. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I might pull up the recording when we get set for Wumpa-rama. I'm kind of zoned out a little bit here, so let's try to focus in a bit, I guess. Let's try to... try to turn in a few of these. See if maybe I can, love cannon ammo. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. Did I say thank you for that already? If I did, I'm sorry. Thank you again, though. If I didn't say thank you already, I thank you. There's been not a lot of sleep. There has not been a lot of sleep. Okay, let's grab these. Okay, so Shoot.
Your team
Starts Tuesday instead of Thursday with Ripto for release. Probably with the United States celebrating Thanksgiving on Thursday. Maybe. Yeah, that's probably it. Actually, thank you for letting me know about that because
Guardian available.
I would have just assumed Thursday.
Teams are on each other's heels.
But now that I know it's Tuesday.
Going for the lead.
There's two people over here. I can't fight that. No. No, they were the better team. Yeah, that tracks, yep. Flame, charging, gliding are given for Spiral Rumble. Anyone else think they'll add something extra spicy? So, for Spyro, yeah, you got fire. But here's the question. And I think this is a legitimate question. How is the fire breath going to work? Think about it for a second. In Spyro, you know, the fire breath is typically just deals damage and is a one hit. Is it going to do burn damage? As in when you get hit by it, do you get knocked back? Or is it like is the fire a knockback? If it's not a knockback, does it deal damage? Does it burn? So the question becomes, a big thing about Spyro's fire is how is it going to work? And how is the fire going to work? Is it just damage? Is it just going to be burning? Is it so there's going to be different there's going to be different takes that could be put on it. Could it be that if you tap square, Spyro can breathe fire, or if you hold square, he can wind up and do a bigger fire breath that knocks people back? Can he just hold square and charge through the map like willy-nilly, like the speedrunners do, and just literally run around the map at the speed of sound?
Enemy team boosted.
Could he be a booster? Could he be a scorer? Could he be a zone control blocker? I have no idea. And that's where, you know, even looking at the data mine, when I looked at it, the data mine legitimately does not tell you whether or not they're a scorer or a booster. And even looking at some of the things that we were able to decipher, it's hard to figure out. Even from what we have deciphered, it's hard to figure out. And not to mention, the data mine may be inaccurate because we had the data mine for what's this engine, and it wasn't 100% accurate when, to my knowledge, for when we got it. So, again, the data mine seems to be getting more and more inaccurate as time goes on, which makes sense because, you know, as time goes on, things change more and more, and things go from more, you know, the further things were when we looked up at them as a data mine, they were more works in progress than they are now. And that's with every data mine. Every data mine is, hey, you gotta take it with a pinch of salt because, well, the problem is that things get cut, things get changed, things get adjusted.
Bombardment available.
Ah, okay.
We'll need a helivac for that
Well,
one.
got that one. Nice. Turn this in. Got Uka Uka. Good.
Enemy team boosted.
Go walk down C.
Enemy bombardment.
Yeah, then we got Dr. Boom. Yeah, Dr. Boom is another character that we got to be figuring out, which I think is going to be a boss. for a mini game or something, which I'm excited for because Warcraft Rumble has released to relatively good reviews from what I've seen. I played it. It's a fun game. It's my I call it my toilet game. It's the when I'm going to the bathroom and I'm bored, what do I play? And that's currently what I'm playing right now is Warcraft Rumble. Get me out of here. So that's exciting. Also, the fact that they confirmed that it's Allura and Spyro makes me laugh even more about the fact that it's that male entropy is gonna be for Valentine's Day, and I am so excited. You have no idea. You have no idea how excited I am to have. You have no idea how excited I am at the idea in concept of male entropy being being for Valentine's Day. That is something that I am very, very excited and very much looking forward to. I think that's going to be really funny. Would take place during season 3 though. Is it going to? December, January? It could be right at the end. I feel like I'm getting better with Ripto. I don't know what you guys think, but I feel like I'm doing all right with him.
Your team boost expired. Your team boosted. Uka Uka available.
So, I'm wondering, I'm very curious as to how, oh cool, we got the Space Lord, cool. I am very curious as to how, I'm very curious as to how they're going to handle, the Game Awards. Because here's the thing, and I covered this in my previous video, and I explained it that we're now getting new people that are going to be leading the way over at Activision, and the question is that how involved is Phil Spencer going to be right away? Is he just going to let Activision run its own pace until 2024? Is it going to be are they going to have them continue to or are they going to take over with the advertising? I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue. I'm excited, but again, I reiterate, I have no clue. I have no idea what's going to happen. Now, additionally, if I remember correctly, the thing is that remember, we didn't get Ripto day 1. Like, right when season, 2 started. Ripto was there day 1. We had to wait for Ripto to come out. So you have to realize, so everyone kind of has to realize, unless they decide to do something different, they have to realize that Spyro is not going to be there on December 7th. So I imagine, right, he's not going to be there unless they do something different to where they turn around and say, okay, he's out today because of XYZ, right? Yeah, I think collecting gems would definitely be kind of almost a borderline necessity for instead of just a Wumpa fruit. I think collecting gems would be really cool.
Your team boost expired. TNT drones available.
There we go. Now we can all finally turn in. Jeez. There's a lot of questions to be asked about what's going on. There's a lot of things that we don't know about yet, which makes me intrigued as to why they announced it 3 weeks early. Because before, they would, like... I remember before, they only dropped, like, an image, what, like a week? 1 week before the end of the season? And now 3 weeks before the end of the season, they turn around and they drop season 3. So I'm wondering, like, okay, what's the dealio here? I'm curious if there even is a dealio, right? There's some interesting red flags to look at. Because Spyro 4 is coming. I'm hesitant. I'm a little hesitant to jump up and say that it's coming. And the reason why I'm so hesitant is because of that Xbox deal. That Xbox deal is going to throw a wrench into everything. And I'm hesitant. And typically I'm the type of person to be one of the first people to be super hyper, like, excited for it. And while I am excited, I'm hesitant. Oh, oh. I've lost faith. No. No. To sit there and say that I lost faith when I have been the one of the channels that has been quite positively been on the cusp of constantly talking about this. I have been talking about this for how long? Since, in fact, Reignited came out, I've been talking about Spyro 4. So, 2018, I've been talking about Spyro 4. It is now 2023. And I'm still, to my knowledge, one of the only people that are still actively talking about Spyro 4. So, let me tell you something. Right now, I am in no mood to be told that I lost faith in Spyro 4 when my work and my evidence and my work ethic says otherwise. I am in no mood to be told that I have lost hope when I have not. So I would appreciate not to be told that my own feelings when my work ethic and the content that I do shows otherwise. There's always hope. I have been the guy that's always had hope for things.
Enemy team boost expired.
Always have. Never have I turned and said that, oh yeah, I've lost hope. I'm being realistic and saying, hold the phone and time out. All right? Hold the phone and time out. The reason why I'm saying hold the phone and time out is because the company has literally been put through the biggest acquisition ever. Right? Literally the biggest acquisition in the entire gaming industry has ever seen, that the entire entertainment industry has ever seen. So to say so for me to be cautious about whether or not something is being released or something may have been changed or plans may have been adjusted due to that, because of that, I think is quite a, shall I say, a safe assumption. Right? So, because of that, I don't know. I don't know if it'll be at the Game Awards. It could be. It could be a verbal announcement. And I'm saying that that's possible. That is entirely possible. In fact, it's more possible than it would have been before because of the fact that now Xbox has taken over. Because Xbox has taken over, Xbox has a tendency to share things a wee bit early.
Enemy team boosted.
We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We don't know what's happening. We have no idea. When do you think the next game will be announced? I don't know. You see, you have to realize that Activision had a pattern before. There was a pattern. There was things that made sense. There were things that added up. There were things, and Activision followed a pattern, and it was okay. It was pretty easy to track. But now I have to relearn all of Xbox. I have to relearn, does Xbox like to release during anniversary periods? Does Xbox like, or do they not care? Do they just release and announce things indiscriminately? That's possible. I have no idea, and I have to relearn an entirely new ecosystem from the ground up. In terms of when, why, and how. Because the answer to all of this could literally just become now to whenever Toys for Bob or anybody wants to do it. And here's the worst part. They may still follow that pattern. They might. They might still follow that pattern. We don't know. We have no clue. There is so much that is possible.
Enemy team boosted.
And it's a little bit, and you know, I'm nervous about it. I am nervous. Because we're probably going to be releasing some videos that are going to be in context, like, you know, when the time comes, people are going to look at it as stinkers. They're going to be like, wow, he missed that mark. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just like when I started my channel. Man, I released some stinker videos because I didn't know. I didn't understand. I didn't learn. And then I learned, and then I got better. And as I got better, I was able to make it sharper and make it sharper. That's why I held on to the concept of air quote Wumpa League for what? 3 years? 2 years? Almost 3 years? I held on and had faith. And even so, there was a dev diary where they said that the game was in development for over 5 years trying to get it right. That's what the dev diary says. The dev diary says, hey, 5 years. 5 years it took them to get Rumble to, like, get it right, to get it to the point where they were happy with it. And there's people playtesting it, people playing with it, having a good time. Yeah.
Wumpa bat available. Bounce breaks ready. Brutal takedown. Enemy team boosted.
Okay.
Enemy team boosted.
There is so much that is possible. Hey, Star, how's it going? By the way, Star, I saw your Land Before Time photo on Twitter, and I absolutely adored it. I thought it was so cute, and you really, like, your style, I feel like your style of art really matches the Land Before Time, like, almost, like, perfectly.
Enemy Wumpa bat.
Oof. All right. Why don't we try some Wumpa-rama? For those who haven't seen it yet. Actually, no, we're on waist deep. I want to play through waist deep. I like waist deep. So we'll do this, and then we'll do Wumpa-rama. So, sitting there and thinking, right? I don't know how this is going to go. It's possible that there was going to be a Spyro release in 2024, and Toys for Bob approached Xbox and saying, hey, can we have it come out in 2025? Right? Could it be that Beanox is working on it already, and Toys for Bob doesn't know about it? Could it be... There are so many possibilities, so many thoughts, so many ideas, and we don't know. But let me tell you something.
3, 2,
I don't know if it's a new Spyro model. Allura looks new. I don't know if Spyro does. I don't see how it's a new Spyro model. I know it's a new Allura model, which I talked about in the video.
Enemy team boosted. Your team puts Wumpa on the board.
I think, you know, the lighting was a big thing. I'm not sure. I don't think Spyro looks too different. Allura has differences, though, definitely.
Trick Ray available. Your team boost expired. Enemy team boost expired.
Alright. There we go.
Bounce brakes ready. That's gonna leave a mark. Enemy team boosted. Your team boosted.
Go.
Blob bomber available.
Alright. Blob Bomber. Grab that.
Ready.
Enemy Shrink Ray. Okay. Well, in that case, then... Tiny jump up here. Turn that right there. There we go.
Allied blob bomber. Your team boost expired.
I think, you know, it's not necessarily a, like, oh, 2 heroes, 1 villain type of situation. I honestly think it's just legit. Ripto is probably the only character in terms of a villain outside of the 3 main villains from the game that would make sense to be able to create a character build for. Because, like, I don't exactly know how you'd be able to kind of do nasty, because I don't know. And then again, they could. Then again, they did add like a tsunami ability. They did add a tsunami ability, so.
Enemy team boosted.
That is right. The gaming revolution did.
Enemy team boosted.
You know, the gaming revolution is still a very, very, very accurate source. Like, so I am curious as to how. And again, game development is not clean. Something could be in development tomorrow, canceled the next day, and then resurrected a week later. Like, it's not as simple as yay or nay.
Enemy team boost expired.
Like, for example, and this is gonna be a heartbreak for those who didn't know. To my knowledge, it was kind of confirmed recently that Knights of the Old Republic, the Knights of Old Republic remake, has gotten canned by EA, of course. And to me, I think that's a crime. I believe it was Knights of the Old Republic. I might be. That they canned it. Now, to my knowledge, they even had a trailer for it and everything, right? They had a trailer for it, a CGI trailer. They did it all. And then they canned it. Which, I'll be honest with you, I don't understand why you would can a remake like that, because the thing is you already got the blueprints for the game. It's not like you can't be like, oh, we don't know what direction to take it. You know the direction to take it. It's already been done. Just follow the gist of that. What's like... So I'm kind of like raising an eyebrow a bit there as to, okay, why can't it? It's kind of like... It's already there. Like, you don't need to rewrite the story. You don't need to rewrite the story. You don't need... heck, you could probably even reuse some of the old audio if you wanted to. Clean it up and use the old audio. Medieval did that, and it did great. It did so well. They cleaned up the audio so well. I thought it was I genuinely thought it was all, like, redone. But no, they cleaned up the audio, so, like, and this is all before taking into account about whether or not they have the original files or not. That's before taking that into account, which they might. So again, what's the problem? Obsolete Mule donated $5. Oh my gosh, no, that's right, Obsolete Mule, oh my gosh. I am so sorry, I said I was going to fix that, and I am very sorry. Yes, for some reason, I cannot see your username. I don't know why it's like that. Thank you so much for the $5, but I feel bad. I don't want you not commenting, I want you to be able to comment. I said I was going to look into it. I'm sorry that I didn't. Okay. Okay, I'm actually going to write that down to make sure that I remember to do that, because I just... I'm very sorry, I said I was going to fix it. Got busy and forgot about it. Okay. I do sincerely apologize. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I am definitely gonna have to start resorting to sticky notes and reminders. I mean, that Prince of Persia game, but at least they're still doing it. They just restarted development. They didn't can it. Oof. You know, restarting development is better than it getting canned, right? I wonder, could it be for some reason there's like an ad blocker issue? Like, I'm wondering if YouTube is going like kind of scorched earth about this. Okay. Yeah, Metroid Prime 4. That's. I swear, vaporware. Okay. All right. Let's do Wumpa-rama. All right, here we go. All right. Oh! All right. So for this one, we can hold as much Wumpa as we like. So I'm going to run... Crash. Why not? Let's just throw that in there too. Why not? All right. Your neck okay? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I forgot to throw. I have 0 cosmetics on this Crash. I feel naked.
Your team puts Wumpa on the board. Enemy team boosted.
Oh, jeez. Oh, well. Well. Oof. Hey, there we go. Also, just to me, can mods confirm they don't see my name in chat? What the heck with YouTube? Mods, can you confirm? I can't see it. Mods, can you see Obsolete Mule's name at all? Thank you so much for the $1, and I am sorry. I checked through, like, blocked names.
Enemy team boost expired.
Mods, when you get a chance,
TNT drone available.
when you get a chance, I want you to check something. I'm wondering if, what I'm wondering is it possible that by accident Obsolete Mule was banned, but it's not showing up on my ban list, but showing up on one of your ban lists for some reason? And for some reason, if
Enemy team boosted.
this game died way too fast. Yep. What's dead about it? We've literally had nothing but match after match after match. I don't get it. Is this just a bait comment? I don't understand what you mean. Like, I'm not quite understanding. Like, we're able to get bang, 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 bang. But no mod actions. What the heck? I don't know. Like chat, how long have we had to wait between matches? Like, what, 20 seconds? Speech Red, $22. CG, don't know if you noticed, but Omega Trap Me is in your team. I've been playing for an hour straight. Yeah, see? This game has some weird, so this game has some kind of weird, it's local, not local, what's the, we were talking about this all the time. They don't have a server. It's, peer-to-peer, which also means that if it's peer-to-peer, there's benefits to that. If it's peer-to-peer, it means that if at all they turn around and say, okay, yeah, we're done making this game, the game can continue to be played by the people that love it, right? Because there's no they're not paying for servers. However,
Bonus bank available. Enemy team boost expired. Your team boost expired.
yeah, it's peer-to-peer. Yeah, yeah.
Your team takes lead. Enemy team boosted. Enemy team goes ahead. Bounce crates ready. Ally bonus bank.
Leave me alone. Jeez, man.
Expired. Bounce crates ready. Enemy team boosted.
Ugh. All right. I'm gonna quickly take a quick washroom break. I'll be right back and grab a drink. Probably gonna cheat a little bit and have a Pepsi because I'm a little. I think I could have a small treat. So hold on. I'll be right back. So I have a question for all y'all. So of course, as you know, I'm having a day, a week, a month. I'm having a month. And during that month, you have a day that is just not doing well. And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna just treat myself. I'm gonna go and get myself a Pepsi. I don't drink a lot of pop, but I have some cans stored in the back just in case for days like today. It's one of those days. So here I am. Is this even Wumpa-rama or is this just it's competitive? Okay. So I walk over and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna grab myself a drink. I open the fridge, and the bottom shelf holding a bunch of vegetables and a bunch of sauces broke and landed on the floor. I'm like, yeah, that tracks. That tracks for the day that I'm having. That, yeah, that tracks. That's about right. It gets to a point where you just gotta laugh, man. Because what else am I gonna do? Scream? Cry? Get, you know. So So that's why my 5 minutes was more like 7-8 minutes, because I was busy cleaning up the shelf. I just start laughing at this. Wait, why that? That shouldn't have knocked me up. That should have. That was weird. Because I hit him with it. That should have been a clean hit, but. Oh, well. How many gem pads did we get? Survey says. We're gonna lose. Have to become Bat Cat Defender.
Expired.
They're about to. Man. This match couldn't be going worse for us right now. Everything that can go wrong in this match so far basically has gone wrong. Thanks, Elena. The fridge replacement fund. I think we need to replace the fridge, to be honest, but who has the money for that? Not me. But thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. Got a knockout. No, Bat Cat. Net code. Heal me, Burger. Protect me, Cone.
And lights off for them. Spirit Guardian available. Your team boost expired.
That was not enough to win. Or at least get that activated. I'll die for this. Or not. I won't die for that. So you're doing a stream on Tuesday? Heck, you know what? Why not? Maybe we'll do a stream Tuesday. Catch up for all the missed streams and stuff. Due to streams and family members being sick and whatnot. Alright. Play some Ripto. All right.
Your team boosted. Your team boosted. Enemy team puts Wumpa on the board.
Hat.
Break ready. A moment of silence. Dragons available.
Oh no, I
Break ready. Your team boosted.
I'll take it. Hello, how's it going? All right, land on Ika Ika. Still got 100% boost as well.
Your team extends a big lead. Your
Yeah.
team just expired. Your team boosted. Your team boosted.
Skippity boop boop. All right, I turned in.
And lights off for
Got him. I think that's my favorite power is just the jump crate. The jump crate has gotten me so many kills, so many times. Hey, Conky, how's it going? How you doing? Apparently did pretty well there as Ripto. Give me a second here. Oh, excuse me. What I was gonna do now, I was gonna pull. Oh yeah, I was gonna pull up that. See if I can pull up that video of me playing Ripto and getting chased down, and finally kind of turning around, and just being like, "That's it." Yeah, I believe it was on the Surreal Summit. Yeah, it was here. Alright, hold on, let me find it. There it was. Yep. All right. So take a look here. So I'm playing, right? And I am being hard chased. I mean, come on, playback. I'm getting pretty hard chased. So I'm playing. There's gonna be a cat bat that's gonna show up. That's gonna be a real annoyance. So here I am, just collecting, and there's a cat bat there. So this cat bat starts chasing me down on. I got the replay set up, so when we finish this match, I'll show you.
Wumpa bat available.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I shouldn't play Ripto on this stage because of the fact that there's no bubble anymore right now.
What a knockout! Your team puts Wumpa on the board. Your team boosted. That should be illegal.
Second here.
Your team boost expired. Bounce breaks ready. Enemy team boosted. Your team boosted.
I was gonna win that. I was not letting it go. I was adamant about that.
expired. Don't mess with Ripto. Ally Wumpa-rama. What a smackdown.
Got him. Thank you, Gaming Pass. I appreciate that. Thank you.
That's gonna leave a mark. Your team extends a big lead. Drop off to win. Drop off to win. Victory!
Got it. All right. Let me quickly pull this up. So here I am getting chased down hard by this Catbat. Catbat's at full health. I'm like, all right. I think I get away, and I realize this Catbat's still chasing me. So I'm trying to avoid. They're still chasing me. Finally, I kind of just... Yeah. So one more time real quick. That lightning bolt just came down right on their head and just electrocuted them, just nuked. Oh my gosh. No. Conky just donated $46.34 through Streamlabs. I must round that bar out. It's looking a tad bit uneven. Thank you. Seriously, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. We are now at $500, which means we are $1,300 away from filling up the bar. Filling the bar of rent. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Conky is a goat. Conky is a goat. There are so many people on this channel, so many people who are goats and who are just awesome. Gaming Pass donated $2.01 through Super Chat. Sorry. So I know what you're trying to do. Unfortunately, the bar can't calculate Super Chats. It can only be through Streamlabs. So the program that you see the bar on is a third-party program, which is where I'm able to just get, which is why I can track all those donations. And so unfortunately, I can't get it to track both Super Chats and Streamlabs donations. So if you do want to donate on Even the Bar, you have to use the donation link on the description below. How did I get that? But I appreciate the $2.01 Gaming Pets. Thank you. That makes me so sad. I am so sorry. I am so sorry that you could not fulfill your dream of making Conky go crazy over an uneven bar. I am so sorry. Ow. And I'm out of here.
Your team boost expired.
That's a lava boogalabaz. Thou shalt be uneveneth. Sorry, Conky, donated $1.01. Okay, Gaming Pez, so somebody took your idea and made the bar, donated $1.01 to make the bar uneven. Thank you so much to whomever donated. Thou shalt be uneven. It's funny.
Enemy big bonsai.
I absolutely love the jokes that you guys do on this channel. It does help me make me feel better. It does help me feel better if I sped English right.
Your team boosted.
Okay. Choo-choo time. Conky donated $2.99 to Streamlabs. You're fired. Why did I read that like Trump's voice? You're fired. From before everything happened. Or Vince McMahon, you're fired! Oh. There's a plant there. It's made it hard for me to flip that.
Your team boosted. Big bonsai available.
Got him. Take care, Aaron Jordan. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh dear.
Your team boost expired.
Dad jokes uneven bar for Conky. $1.57 through Streamlabs. Oh boy. Now it's fighting words. Hold on a second.
To win. Enemy team boosted. Enemy big bonsai.
Oh, this is truly going to be really tight. My friend gave birth to two beautiful twins. She decided to name them Yeast and Flour because they're both in Oh, God! Because they're both... Jeez. How do you know that's PG? Thank you so I'm gonna die if I do that. Come on, man.
Bounce crates ready. Drop off to win. Your team boosted.
Yes! Oh!
Wow, what a game.
Oh! That was... Oh, man. Put him up! Put him up! Thank you so much. Cookies for the 243 for Elio at the bar. Put him up! Put him up! Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're just catching them. Boom! Thank you, LGBZ. I appreciate that. Any news with Studio Crash Team Rumble coming to Nintendo Switch? There is like evidence of it coming to Switch. It's not confirmed as of yet, but it is probably something that's going to be happening relatively soon. Bob the Builder donated $1.03. I can't fix that. Thanks, Bob. I'm all fired up, Bob. I feel fired up, burb. All right, now we're just gonna hold down B. Looks like we will. And we got it. Sweet. So when the game was data mined, there was like icons for Nintendo Switch found, like, you know, the control scheme. In fact, I think I made a video about it. The game will probably come to Switch probably when it goes free to play, probably. And that's me assuming it's going to go free to play, which I think it will.
Enemy team boost expired.
Oh, that was grand. Hold on. Okay, hold on. So we got 2 donations back to back. from Sugar Swamp Siren and Half Asleep Lozzie. I mean, not Lozzie. This is Fozzie. Fozzie Bear. Fozzie's the one who's donating, not Half Asleep Lozzie wanting fun and supposed to be sleeping. Never. Never would be Lozzie. It's Half Asleep Fozzie. Sugar Siren donated $1.06 through Streamlabs. Here, we'll make it even, smiley face. And then Lozzie followed up with a $17 donation right away. I mean, Fozzie. Not Lozzie. Totally not Lozzie. Shh, don't tell him I'm supposed to be sleeping. Of course, Fozzie. We're not Lozzie. You're not supposed... You're not, you know, it's not Lozzie that's here. Lozzie's sleeping. Right, Fozzie?
Your team boosted.
Thank you, everybody.
Enemy bombardment.
Conky donated $2.20. Are we on a... Is this officially a donation train? Are we officially on a donation train? Chugga chugga woo woo! Hold on. Hold on. Donation war? Donation train war? That's right, it's a bar fight. Gotta go to work now. I swear if I see the bar, and even when I get there, we are gonna have words. Conky's going to work, guys. So, make sure the bar stays even or else he's gonna have words. Words of war. Hey, that's okay, Gaming Pass. Don't worry, it's all just for fun.
Crates ready. Clean up on aisle 3. Your team boosted.
Sugar Swamp Siren donated $1.07. Team Odd will have the last laugh. Oh no! Thank you so much for the $1.07. Chaos.
Your team boost expired.
You know what'd be funny so I could somehow get like an add-on that's like has like shadow with like a chaos emerald and it says chaos when the bar is all uneven, and then when everything is fine it says control. Chaos control. Little fun little add-on to have. That'd be cute.
Your team boosted. Drop off to win.
Ah. Don't gotta tell me twice.
Enemy bombardment.
Kind of throws a wrinkle into some things, I must admit.
Your team boost expired. Ally bombardment.
You'll remember names for reasons.
Uka Uka available.
There's gonna be a bunch of people fired. Thank you guys so much, though, seriously, for the support tonight. I do appreciate it. Comes at a call raw time. I think that's the best way to describe it. Oh. El Chavizi donated $10.93 through Streamlabs. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare an uneven war. It's like watching a game of ping pong. Ping pong, ping pong. We want uneven bars, but Conkies want full. That's good. I like. That's funny. I like that. A little bit confused about the chestnuts, though. Is that what those are? Chestnuts? That's funny. I like that. It's funny. It's funny. Listen, no one in this my team even bar gets away with it. Might be Conquer. Oh, those are Conkers? That's funny. See, I never knew that. That is funny.
Enemy team puts Wumpa on the board.
It's alright, Madeline. Don't worry about that.
Enemy team boosted. Your team boosted.
Horse chestnuts, but we call them. Okay, so they are chestnuts. Okay, so I'm not. I wasn't so crazy by saying chestnuts on an open fire with conkies at your nose. I don't know. Nobody knows. A turkey and some mistletoe. I'm just making it up as I go. You want me to do it again? I'll do it again. You want me to do it again? Okay.
What a knockout. Enemy team boost expired.
You want me to do it again? I'll do it again.
Your team boost expired. Bounce crates ready.
We didn't sing a song that just said, I am frigid. Did I do that? Engine with the stash. I just came up with a pun. One day listen, one day I would love to dye my mustache Wumpa colors and say, hey guys, look, it's the Wumpa stash.
Enemy upside UFO. Force field available. Your team boosted. Enemy team boosted.
Ba-doom, tsh. It's a Wumpa stash.
Enemy force field.
Ah, I was trying.
Boosted. Enemy team boost expired.
No, Wumpa stash ready. I'm gonna deposit 100 Wumpa real quick. It just turns gold. It just turns the Wumpa colors. Wumpa stash. I gotta admit, the lightning bolt when it hits and it like lays a smackdown on the person, that feels pretty good.
Outside UFO available.
Hey, let's make a Dingodile zoo, shall we? Look! Shh, do not feed the Dingodile in his, in his encampment. In his cage. Oof! They're called the Dingodiles. Listen, Dingodile was attacking me, so I caged him in and zapped him with lightning. Isn't that just fair? No?
Your team boost expired. Enemy team boosted.
What did I do there? I'll do it again. Do you guys mind? This is my bank.
Enemy team boosted. Enemy force field. Enemy team scores for the lead. It's neck and neck.
It would be nice if I could find some relics. There, I got one. There. There we go.
Enemy team boost expired.
Go, go, dingo. Go, dingo, go. Go, dingo, go. I watch too many kids shows. Zap. Zip, zap, I was taking a bath. Someone is messaging me now. Rub-a-dub-dub, rub-a-dub-dub, shaking in the tub. Rub-a-dub-dub cooking in the tub. I am severely tired.
Drop off to win.
Victory! We did it! A rub-a-dub-dub, just a frying in the tub. Shocking. Positively shocking. Alright, give me 1 second. My wife just messaged me. She said she needs to talk to me about something. Toaster tub party! What was the say I heard before? It was toaster bath? Toaster tub party. I like that, though. Hey, guys! The toaster tub party! Woohoo! Alright, I'll be right back. stab myself. I don't know how I did that. I want to stab myself. Alright. Let's keep going. All right. Thank you for all the welcome backs. I appreciate that. Ah! Why did I throw it in the room with one level 1? There we go. Sitting there like, what is this? All right. The bots are a thing, but they have gotten significantly better. Maybe not significantly, but they have gotten better. They improved the bots. Because before they were pretty... Boop, 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 boop. Burp, 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 burp. Unos, dos, tres, four. I apologize to every Spanish speaker in chat.
Your team puts Wumpa on the board. Bounce breaks ready. Your team is...
Got it.
Bonus bank available.
I threw the fridge up. Not fighting your fridge with the healing burger and refrigeration. Down goes Ripper. I love my gem pads. I love gems.
Your team boosted. Bounce breaks ready. Your team boost expired. Enemy team boosted.
Skip it to boop boop.
Enemy bonus bank. Enemy team boost expired. Enemy team boosted. Bounce breaks ready.
Come on, man. This isn't gonna work, is it? Oh, yeah, it was.
Enemy team boost expired.
Yep, I've played Wumpa-rama. We'll play some more after this one. Going off.
Bonus bank available. Bounce breaks ready. Your team boosted.
There we go.
Enemy bonus bank.
Again.
Team boost expired. Defeat.
Yeah. Okay. Why is my phone going crazy? Okay. Well. Okay, we gotta do it one more time because I like Jazz Junction, so. The Willy Wumpa Cheeks blocker, that'd be pretty great. That'd be pretty dope. just Willy Wumpa cheeks in general would be pretty cool. You gotta do what I gotta receive. You gotta do what I gotta believe. Boop ba doop boop boo doo doo doop doop boo boop boo boop 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 boo. Do 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 boop ba do 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 do.
What a knockout! Bounce breaks ready. Enemy team puts Wumpa on the board.
Oh, I thought we had that locked down, and we apparently didn't. All right, let me turn this in. Okay, send me up here.
Your team boost expired. Enemy team boost expired.
Did you guys see that? Oh, did I not get the credit for the kill, I guess? I don't know what happened there. But wow.
Your team boost expired. Enemy team boosted. Enemy team boosted. Enemy team takes lead.
I'm tired, can you tell?
Your team pulls ahead. Wow, getting down to the wire. Enemy team boost expired. Enemy team pulls ahead. Either team could take this one. Your team scores for the lead. It's gonna be a close one.
I'm tired, can you tell? We can tell, yeah.
Your team boosted. Enemy team scores for the lead. Teams are on each other's heels. Your team takes lead. Victory!
Hachiku, Ju, Juichi, Juni, Jusan, Juchi, Jugo, Juruku, Jusichi, Jahachi, Jaku. I might miss one in there. So you counting what each ni, san, chi, go, ruku, sichi, hachi, ku, ju, juichi, juni, jusan, juchi, jugo, juruku, jusichi, jahachi, jaku, ni juich, ni juni, ni jusan, ni juchi, ni jugo, ni juruku, ni jusichi. It's, yeah, basically, yeah. It's been years, but yes. It's been a hot minute since I've been able to count in Japanese, but yes. He count in anime. No, back when I was doing I did a lot of back when I was, so between the ages of about 9 and 10 to about 7 to about 18, I was doing combat sports. I was doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, karate. And when you're running drills, each, ni, san, chi, right? So you begin to remember the amount of drills and the katas and stuff. Feeling good? I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling ragged. I feel like I wish that I could take a vacation. And then I look and say, no, I can't.
Enemy team puts Wumpa on the board.
Yeah, no, I did a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I competed in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournaments. I helped out with the junior class a lot as well, because I was in that awkward stage where I was a teenager. I was too small for the adult class, but too big for the kids class. So they assigned me as kind of a, helping out with the kids, helping them, you know, do their, on. I was supposed to switch to Wumpa-rama. Yes, LGVZ made sure that the bar stayed even for you. Okay, turning before it died. But yeah, welcome to but anyway, but yeah, no, I've been, I used to do combat sports, and, what made me realize, though, I didn't want to do, I've told this story before, and genuinely, I hope the guy that this story is based off of is doing okay, genuinely. This isn't to mock him in any way. But when I was training for mixed martial arts, it started off as just karate, and then slowly it turned into mixed martial arts, Muay Thai, Judo, Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, etc., etc. And I was into it. I was neck deep into it, and when I decided to add on Muay Thai onto my line of like classes, my line of martial arts, I met a bunch of this. There was one guy that came from the adult class to the teenage class because they had enough to be able to run a teenage class, and the guy was talking, and the guy looked like he had been knocked out. Like the guy clearly was. He wasn't present. He was not present. As in mentally, like he's not there. He took one too many hits. Because Muay Thai is brutal. Muay Thai is striking with elbows and knees. Elbows, knees, kicks. There is some boxing involved, but a lot of it is knee and elbow strikes. And have you ever been hit by a knee and or elbow? Yeah, it's not fun. And so I didn't like the fact that the guy was kind of just zoned out. And then I was put into my first Muay Thai sparring match, and I hurt someone pretty badly. I hurt someone pretty badly, and it was by accident. It was I went to go for a kick, and he turned the wrong way. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. It was a miscommunication. I went to go and kick for the hip, because with Muay Thai, if you ever see some Muay Thai fighters fight, before they get to the knee strikes, they'll start kicking the knees, the hips, the thighs, so basically knees, thighs, and hips, so that the other person who's fighting, they're going to be off their balance, right? They're going to be off their balance, and they won't be able to stand right, because you're supposed to have your weight kind of equally. And well, if your one leg is killing you, you start putting more weight on the other leg, makes you more unbalanced, makes it easier for takedowns, etc., etc. So, we had, we still had the gloves and up, but we kept going. And what happened was I went for that, the thigh kick, or the kick in the thigh. And what happened was that the guy I was facing, he turned into it. He was supposed to turn away. He turned into it, and I nailed him square in, basically, I hit him square in the stomach and the groin, not quite the sensitive parts below, but in the groin area and the gut. And I hit him hard. He turned the wrong way, because I was going for his leg, and he turned the wrong way. I hit him hard, really bad, and he went down like a sack of potatoes. And I felt terrible. I was just like, and I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, is this what I'm going to be dealing with? So the combination of seeing the guy being not mentally present, and sparring with somebody and actually hurting them, which is going to happen in a combat sport. You're going to hurt people legitimately, and it's going to hurt, and it's going to suck. And the combination of that kind of made me say, you know what? I don't think that this is for me anymore. So slowly I started to drop the classes. I eventually stopped. And then also I was getting ready for high school and I was getting ready for college. And so first I dropped the Muay Thai, then I dropped it was kind of like the judo stuff. Then I dropped the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and then I dropped the Japanese and karate when I went to college, because I didn't have the time for it. So it was kind of like, okay, now I know, right? Now I know that combat sports is just not for me anymore. I don't mind watching it. Like, I will still watch it. If I'm ever like at a hotel or whatever, and I'm just channel surfing, and UFC is on or some MMA thing, I'll watch it, no problem. And I know the moves, right? Like, I know the moves, I know the locks, I know all of that stuff. But you don't look like. Yeah, I am chilled and laid back, right? Or at least I try to be. Though earlier tonight there was a comment that did definitely set me off a little bit. But cruddy guy. I have my blue. Actually, I have my my blue belt right here. I don't know if that's my blue belt with brown stripe or if it's just my blue. Yeah, it's my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu belt. Yeah, I found it the other day and I hung it up. It's right here. I gotten a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is not too bad actually. It's not low, but it's not. It's on the higher end because it goes blue. But yeah, it was. Ow. But yeah, it's definitely something that I don't regret it because it gave me confidence in high school. And that was the thing, was that I knew that if I had to defend myself, I easily could. There was no, like, oh, nervous if someone's going to beat me up or not. It was... I was a nerd that walked with an air of confidence. And I feel like that helped me be able to really identify myself as who I was. Because when I found my high school days way better than my middle school days. But... that's the thing, is that because I think it's because I had that air of confidence. I knew that if I had to defend myself, I easily could. There was nobody that was like threatening to beat me up. That didn't happen. Because, I was a dork and I was a nerd. But I walked with confidence. I knew that if someone were to try to hurt me, I would be fine. Unless, it was a weapon or whatnot, then I would definitely get nervous. But I think anybody would get nervous in that type of situation. And then high school came along, and it was just like, wow, high school is not as bad as I thought it was, High school wasn't as bad as I thought it was. But I think looking back now, there's, it's not an air of arrogance, but it was an air of, there's a lot of things you could try to do to intimidate me, but sitting there and acting like you could beat me up wasn't one of them. It just wasn't something that I was worried about back in the day. What's YouTube being a so yeah, I poked him for feedback on what's going on. I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything to warrant no activities. That is weird. That is so weird. Obviously, I'm sorry about that. But now, I am regretting doing some of the jiu-jitsu and stuff because I wake up every morning with my my hip, not my hip reflex, what is it, my hip flexors, my inner flexor, I can't remember what the term is. I always say it, hip flexors, inner flexors, I can't remember. It's basically right where your hip and your thigh kind of meet, right in between. Man, it is. I wake up every morning with that pain every morning. It's like, it's every morning I wake up and I feel it now. Like, I feel it now because I cracked my tailbone twice, 2 or 3 times. One was unconfirmed. One crack was unconfirmed. I didn't even go to the doctor for it. I just thought it was, and I just never got officially diagnosed. Hip flexors. That's it. Hip flexors. That's it. My right hip flexor is screwed up forever and ever. It's so, I don't know what it is, but my right hip flexor is so screwed up. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just, it is so screwy, and every morning I wake up, I'm like, ugh, pain. So I'm like, I regret that part. The one sport that, nice, El Chip Easy. Nice.
Enemy team boosted.
Oh, speaking of, so this is just something that made me think of this. About, I want to say 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? Maybe?
Your team boost expired.
David was playing Crash Bandicoot 4, and he was showing me how far he could get. And he's 5, right? He's 5 years old playing Crash Bandicoot 4. And I'm watching him play, and I am just like the most proud dad ever, because he's not just playing like Rude Awakening and that's it, right? He got all the way without any help to he got all the way to the end before the engine boss fight by himself. And I was floored. I was floored that he was able to do that. And, you know, I was proud of him. And I thought, you know what? You know, a lot of people complain about how hard Crash 4 is. And yet here's my son, who's being an absolute boss and doing really well with it. And so I decided to post a video on Twitter of him playing it, because I thought it was cool. And for the most part, about, 90% of other people thought it was cool as well. But then there's some people that are like sitting there, and I'm reading some of their comments, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, really? Some people were like, yeah, but we'll throw him on toxic tunnels and see what happens. Or, well, let's see him try to get a platinum route. He's 5! He's 5! Get a grip! Let the kid have fun, man. Can you be impressed with the fact that a 5-year-old is playing Crash Bandicoot, and they're like, well, he's trying to get him to see if he can do toxic tunnels. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like the strain that messed me up so much. I hate this guy. Right? And I'm sitting here, and I'm just like, it's like, bro, he's 5. You can only count his age with one hand. One hand. Okay? He still looks at the controller to make sure he's pushing the right buttons. The fact that he got that far is amazing. Let's see him do the hardest challenge in the game possible and see how he can do it then, huh? Stupid kid! Like what? Aw, Elena, thank you so much for the $20. Button stores physical therapy for your hip flexors. Thank you so much. I don't think there's while I appreciate, I don't think there's physical therapy for it. It's just called deal with it at this moment. Maybe like a chiropractic visit might be in order for my hips. Maybe I'll do that. Be like, yeah, chiropractor, my hip.
Enemy team puts Wumpa on the board.
But thank you, I appreciate that. Maybe I'll put that towards a chiropractic visit where I'm like, my hip. Yeah, I don't understand people, man. I don't get it. Where it's like, he's 5 and he's doing good, and then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, well, let's see. It's like, imagine if there was a video of a kid making, like, imagine someone post a video of them bonding and the kid is cooking soup, and you're impressed that the kid knows his safety, the kid is, you know, putting in the ingredients right, and you're making soup together, and you post a video like, wow, look how good my son is doing helping me make soup. And someone comes along and says, yeah, well, imagine if I'm trying to make a filet mignon or risotto, huh? See how they do then, huh? Like, bruh, calm down. Let the kid make soup. It's impressive that he's making soup. Calm down. He's 5. Like, get a grip. And I was just sitting there and I'm like, huh?
Your team boosted.
Now again, I just want to say that, like, you know, 90% of the comments were really positive and really cute.
Boosted. Victory.
Like, most of the comments were very cute, very positive, very nice, and it was really funny. But it's just those 10% of people that I'm just like, it drives me nuts. What do you want me to do? Walk into Hell's Kitchen? Basically. Twitter, let's race you a child. Yeah, basically. Like, chill, relax. Like, relax. How's life? Life right now is, a whirling, twirling chaos right now. Everything is very chaotic. Everything is very all over the place. And I'm tired. But life is like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what, how I feel, because life continues. Life goes on. So you're like, huh? I'm so tired.
Team puts Wumpa on the board.
I feel like that meme from, like, the Adventures of Tintin, where it was just like, wow, what a week, it's Wednesday, sir. I feel like that every moment of my life. Oh, what a week, it's Wednesday, sir. Huh? Ah, I should have. I goofed that.
Uka Uka available. Enemy team boosted.
What do you want, Brio? Sir, that is a mood. 1000%. That's every week. Oh, Gordon. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay is good with kids.
Enemy team boost expired.
What a week. It's Wednesday, sir. It is literally that.
Bounce race ready. Bombardment available. Enemy bombardment. Ally bombardment. Your team boosted.
Oh! Oh! Got him!
Enemy Uka Uka. Your team boosted.
Ow. Ow. Guess that,
Boosted. Your team boost expired.
alright.
Enemy bombardment. Enemy team boost expired.
Why am I the only person that has turned in?
Bounce race ready. Uka Uka available. Ally bombardment.
What? Why do I have both a Brio and Bingo just hard chasing me down, man?
Team boosted. Your team boosted. Enemy Uka Uka.
Of course.
Your
Yeah. I think I'm done for the night. It's Jimmy on Discord. Let me take a look. Yeah, this is definitely true. Thank you for this awesome post. CG son, I am 5 years old and I can get the engine. Weird Twitter comments. I'm jealous. I'm just not gonna give a compliment. Yeah, seriously. Go David, go. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna switch over to Q&R. Hold on. Switch over to Q&R because I am tired. I don't have the patience to deal with people hard chasing me the entire match. Right now, I don't have the patience for it. Call it what you like. Not tonight. Not today. Man, I look rough. Just realized how I look and look great. All right. Let me set up a timer. Let me see here. Yeah, we're just gonna do 15 minutes because we'll go with 20. So if you guys got any questions, fire them away. All right. Excuse me. Oh. Everything feels stiff. Okay. Let's lay this over here. That's not where I wanted to put that. Thank you. That lighting needs buffing. It does need some fixing. What needs to be fixed besides the social tab right away? I feel like they need to make an achievement or something of a goal for the psychopaths that is not like too difficult. I don't have any PO box updates right now because, like I said, the past month has been utter chaos, utter ridiculousness, so I don't have any updates in the PO box right now. I'm gonna try to get it before Christmas. I'm gonna try. Netcode is definitely annoying. Definitely needs fixing. Have you seen the PAX East? Yes, I have. I already have started planning. I already have the room booked. Haven't got my pass yet, but yeah, I already got my room booked. Oh. Would I rather slide in the pool of ice cold water or a pool of super hot water? It depends. I would typically choose hot water, and here's why. Now, ice cold water, here's the thing. Here's a question. How cold are we saying literal ice cold water or just cold water? Because there is a point to where super cold water is bad for you. There is a point where showering in cold water is very good for you, actually. Cold water is very good for you. The problem is that if you dive into literal ice water, it can put you into a shock and you can lose your breath immediately. And it can, that's scary. To me, that's too scary for me to do that. If you hop in the hot water, you can hop out and yeah, your skin's going to be cooking a little bit. But if you hop into ice cold water, you could lose your breath and potentially drown. So in that case, yeah, if we're going to be technical. Thoughts on The Last of Us 2 remaster? Okay. I have many thoughts. So many thoughts. I'm going to pause the timer. So let me bestow the news upon you guys if you haven't already known. So let me just okay. Trying to find the inner peace. I'm thinking of like Ace Ventura, inner peace. If you don't know, they have announced that The Last of Us 2 is getting a remaster. The game that came out 3 years ago the game that released the game that came out 3 years ago is getting remastered. Three years ago, getting a remaster. So, someone might turn and say, CG, you're being so toxic. Because it's now for PlayStation 5. Oh, yes. You're correct. Except for the fact that there's already been a patch for PlayStation 5 users for The Last of Us Part 2. And so they turn around and they're like, hey, let's do it again. And they remastered, and they're remastering Last of Us Part 2 again. Except this time they're adding a couple of levels and a new game mode. Now, there is one saving grace. One thing that is better, that is okay about this. Is that if you already paid for the game on the PlayStation 4, you can upgrade to the remaster for $10. Digital only. Digital. So if you own the game and you want to upgrade it, you spend $10 and you get the digital version. Okay? Okay. So we have one positive thing about it. One positive thing. But let me be clear. And let me be frank. Naughty Dog has seemingly become so creatively bankrupt that their last 2 titles have been remasters of games that have already released within this decade. And they were both remasters of the same franchise. Now, people argue with me whether or not the first Last of Us deserved to get a remaster. We can argue and debate about that. Fine. But I don't think there is any room for debate in terms of The Last of Us Part 2 and whether or not it needed a remaster. There is... I don't see it. I don't understand. They showed a side-by-side comparison of like, here's the PS4 version, here's the first version, and here's the second version. Can you tell? No, I can't. No, I can't tell because they both look great and they look the same. And here's the frustration. The money and time that went into this remaster, the money and time could have been placed into literally any other idea possible. And it just feels like Neil Druckmann is just the creative director, or the director is just stuck on The Last of Us. It feels like he is stuck. Like there's a story he wants to tell and he can't tell it. And so he keeps going back and keeps trying to retell it again and again and again. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know why we want to remaster The Last of Us Part 2. I don't get it. I don't understand why this needs to happen. Make it a DLC. Like, make it a DLC. Do the lost levels. Do the campaign plus. Do a new game mode. Just label as DLC. Hey, we got a Last of Us Part 2 DLC. Fine. Cool. Fine. But the problem is that all this money and time was invested into relighting, readjusting, tweaking, making it look better. And it's getting to the point now where there's such little reward and such little gain between the remasters. It doesn't make sense to me. It genuinely does not make sense to me. And the one thing that a lot of people were looking forward to, The Last of Us Factions, last I heard, something happened to it. And it's either shelved, paused, or whatever. And it blows my mind that it feels like Naughty Dog is stuck. That they're stuck on these ideas. Now listen, I would be chirping God of War if they did the exact same thing. I would, and I love God of War. This isn't that CJ hates The Last of Us. No, in fact, I love the first Last of Us. I adored the first Last of Us. The second one, technically one of the best games I've ever played on a technical level. Wasn't crazy fond about the story. But I digress. If God of War did this, I would be chirping them to death. And I love the first God of War. If they turn around and say, yeah, we're remastering the first God of War, I'd say, why? Or the God of War 4. Why? Why are you remastering it? Why are you re-releasing it? Send out a patch for the PS5 version and call it a day. I don't get it. I don't understand. So, Naughty Dog, I am hoping I am hoping that maybe I'm wrong about Naughty Dog, that maybe I'm wrong about Neil Druckmann, that maybe that this was the last grasping breath of money from Jim Ryan, or the wiener of Sony, and that this was the last gasp of an idea that he had before he took his leave. I am hoping that after this unnecessary remaster is finished, we can see Naughty Dog explore other locations other than The Last of Us. I still find it funny how you call him a wiener after you misread my comment in the other. Oh yeah, it stays stuck in my brain, Clipper. It stays stuck in my brain. This is coming from someone who owns a PlayStation 5. This is coming from someone who typically loves PlayStation titles. Heck, I think Ghost of Tsushima was probably between God of War and Ghost of Tsushima. I love those games. Those games were fantastic. And I wouldn't even want a Ghost of Tsushima remaster. I know there's a PS5 port, I think, but not another remaster, like yet another one. So, in my opinion, I'm hoping that Naughty Dog can be, I don't want to say redeemed, but I hope that Naughty Dog has more in their pockets than The Last of Us. Because the only people that's going to be playing that game is The Last of Us. I am not happy with that creative decision, because all that money and time and investment went into a product that could, and all these enhancements and all these fixes and all these changes for the game feels a lot like George Lucas with Star Wars, and it feels like he just keeps re-editing and re-adding and keeps adjusting and tweaking. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. And what happens is, and here's my last comment. I think that doing a Last of Us Part 2 remaster is going to blow a hole in the idea ship of The Last of Us Part 3. Because if The Last of Us Part 3 is on the horizon, if it's going to happen, if it's a thing, I think that doing these remasters is tiring the audience out from the IP, so that when The Last of Us Part 3 comes out, or when The Last of Us Part 3 or The Last of Us 3 comes out, people are going I feel like that people are going to get tired of the IP. It's okay, The Last of Us Part 3, and there's going to be a lot of people saying, okay, yeah, but we can't wait to see this one remastered 2 and 3 years, right? And it's going to become a thing. And I would hate for The Last of Us Part 3 to have any sort of shadow of creative burnout, because people kept seeing over and over again The Last of Us remade over and over again. And that's what I'm hoping doesn't happen. So franchise fatigue, brand fatigue, yeah. And that's where it's like, okay, that's where that's where I'm frustrated, and that's where I'm like, okay, the money that could have went towards this could have been put towards something else. So that's just my opinion. That's my take. If you're excited for it, good on you. All right. Let's continue Q&R before, everyone waits to see the vein burst out of my forehead. I have not played the most latest COD, but I have heard that the multiplayer is and the campaign is not great. Would you rather blow out all your candles in one shot or use a fan to blow them out? Oh, one shot. Remember my rant about people saying like, oh, we need to stop blowing out candles. Not remember my rant about that's my gift to everybody, my germs and spit all over the cake. Except for the Game Awards. Yeah, I am. What's your sweeter win? My sweeter win. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Do you plan on streaming on any Sonic anytime soon? I've been in the Sonic mood. Maybe. Sonic's on the radar. Not sure exactly when. If you did, Madeline, I would lose my marbles. It would sit on my desk forever and always. I would be. Could you pick up Sonic Adventure 2 again? I might pick up Sonic Adventure 2 again. I might. I might get back into it. Baldur's Gate is probably going to do very well. What is your game of the year? Crash Team Rumble. No, Crash Team Rumble has been a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying Crash Team Rumble. The game of the year for me. So, here's a bit of a bold take. I liked Breath of the Wild more than Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know why. But here's the thing. I couldn't tell you why. Because I sat down and I'm like, hypothetically, almost everything in Tears of the Kingdom is better than Breath of the Wild. And yet I enjoyed Breath of the Wild more. I loved Breath of the Wild. But I liked Tears of the Kingdom. Don't get me wrong. I didn't hate it. I liked it. But I didn't feel this need to go back and keep playing it after I finished the story. In Breath of the Wild, I did. I wanted to go back and do more and keep investigating. And I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's... I don't know what it is. Breath of the Wild had better pacing. That might be it. That it might have been it. Maybe Breath of the Wild had better pacing. Maybe. But I really, really, really enjoyed. I really enjoyed Breath of the Wild. Trying to think of beyond like. Spider-Man 2 was really good. I really liked Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 was really good. I really enjoyed Spider-Man 2. The acting, the pacing, the story. It's really good. Apparently, TJ has not nominated Hogwarts Legacy for any awards. You know what? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Does anybody remember, any regular stream regulars remember, I told everybody, I said that Hogwarts Legacy is not going to be touched with a 10-foot pole. No way, no how. Hogwarts Legacy is not going to be touched at all. At all. At most, it would be nominated and it wasn't going to win anything. I said it might be nominated for something, but it ain't going to win. I told you, though, politically, nobody is touching that game with a 20-foot pole. No one's touching it. Nobody. Not a soul. And I said that. I said it's not going to be nominated for one bloody thing. Or it's not going to win one bloody thing. And lo and behold, it wasn't even... Not only is it not going to win one bloody thing, it's not even going to be nominated for one thing. Which is something that I said. I was like, I said, don't touch it. Right? So, it's like, just don't touch it. Don't touch it. So I guess my answer would, technically be Spider-Man 2 at the moment. I mean, Spider-Man 2 was a game that when I picked up and let me take a look and let me go investigate real quick. Let me see if there's any other games that pop up for me that are like, oh yeah, that one. Still playing through Assassin's Creed Mirage once every 2 weeks. Yeah, I got Spider-Man. God of War was last year. Is there anything that came out this year? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I think from what I played, Spider-Man 3 is going to be Game of the Year. However, I think in terms of quality of a game, in terms of size, in terms of everything, I think Baldur's Gate 3, is going to be I think Baldur's Gate 3 is the game to go for. Spider-Man 2, sorry. Baldur's Gate 3, I think, is... To give you an idea, Baldur's Gate 3 literally came with some developers, not all, but some developers literally saying, guys, you can't expect us to make a game like this. And not because of the game being too good, but because the game was that good and they were given the time and money to be able to do it. Like, it feels like all the money that was invested into Baldur's Gate 3 was invested perfectly. Like, it feels like every dollar and dime that was placed towards that game was placed correctly, and every time all the time that was put towards it, so I do think overall that the winner this year, let me double check the nominees again. Let me double check. Let me double check who the nominees are. Here are the nominees for the Game Awards. Game of the Year is Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I would also like to make a note here. Something interesting. Every game of the year this year is games from existing IPs and or sequels. Alan Wake 2, sequel. Baldur's Gate 3, sequel. Marvel Spider-Man 2, sequel. Resident Evil 4, sequel. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, sequel or within the same IP. The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, sequel. Best Game Direction, Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Let's see here. Best Narrative, Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. That Cyberpunk shouldn't even be awarded anything ever because of how they treated their people. Final Fantasy and Marvel Spider-Man 2. Best Art Direction. Finally, we got our first games that are not sequels. Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Lies of P, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Best Score in Music, Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy, Hi-Fi Rush, and The Legend of Zelda. Best Audio Design, Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4. Best Performance, Ben Starr from Final Fantasy, Cameron Monaghan from Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Idris Elba from Cyberpunk, Melanie Liburd from Alan Wake 2, Neil Newburn as Astarion, Baldur's Gate 3, and Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker. Let's keep going. Innovation and Accessibility, Diablo 4, Forza, Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1, and Street Fighter 6. Best Ongoing Game, Apex Legends, Cyberpunk, Final Fantasy, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact. Can I also make a comment about that? Can I make a comment about Best Ongoing Game? How is World of Warcraft not mentioned here? Like, World of Warcraft has been going since 2006. That's 19 years? It's still going. So the fact that it's not even nominated, Shadowlands, but no, it would have been for Dragonflight technically, right? Don't talk to me about Shadowlands. Best Community Support. Oh yeah, it's definitely. It's definitely dipped in players. It goes up and down, but that's for every ongoing game. My question is just why it's not even nominated, because the fact, like, how many games released 19 years ago and still has over 1 million monthly active users? I don't think there's many. Best Community Support. I don't even... So, how does one determine best community support? How does one judge that? I kind of feel like this is a little bit of a... not a bird award, but a little bit of a... It doesn't really make sense to me. It doesn't really make sense to me. I just don't know how you could quantify the best community support, but I digress. Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk should not be on there for best community support. Destiny 2, Final Fantasy, and No Man's Sky. Right, okay. Best independent game: Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder. I feel like Viewfinder is a game that a lot of people are going to be amazed by. I hope it does do well. I haven't played it, but it does look good. Best debut indie game: Cocoon, Dredge, Pizza Tower, Venba, and Viewfinder. Pizza Tower is probably going to win. Best mobile game: Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, Honkai Star Rail, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Monster Hunter Now, and Terra Nil. Wow, you had to go to Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Is that how much we had to scrape the bottom of the barrel? Okay, probably Final Fantasy or Honkai Star Rail. Best VR/AR game: Gran Turismo 7, Humanity, Horizon, Call of the Mountain, Resident Evil Village VR mode, and Synapse. I think it's going to be Horizon or Resident Evil. Best action game: Armored Core, Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, or Remnant 2. I think it's going to be Armored Core or Hi-Fi Rush. Best action adventure: Alan Wake, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Best RPG: I think Baldur's Gate has to win that one. If Baldur's Gate doesn't win Best RPG, I have no idea what existence is anymore. Hey, Panda Girl, how's it going? Oh, where did that tab go? I had the tab, and now I gotta find it. Ugh, I hate when I do this. Reading a tab, click off for a second, come back, and I'm like, where am I? Here we go. Best RPG, quite literally, Baldur's Gate 3 has to win. Hey, first nomination for Starfield. Congratulations. Best fighting game: God of Rock. Okay. Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, Pocket Bravery, and Street Fighter 6. I think that's going to be Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. Best family game: Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars, and Super Mario Wonder. Do you really have to ask who's going to win that? Like, stop and think for a second. Just think for 3 seconds. Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars, and Super Mario Wonder. If Mario doesn't win this, I think the CEO of Nintendo will walk out on stage and quite literally apologize for dishonor. Okay. Best sim/strategy game: Advance Wars, Cities, Company of Heroes, Fire Emblem Engage, Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 is a strategy? I mean, I guess it is. I guess. Yo, my guy, am late. Are we going to see the Game Awards? That's going to be on this December 7th. The best sports/racing. Oh, boy. EA Sports FC24, that game. I don't know what that game is. F123, Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged, and the Crew Motorfest. I want Hot Wheels to win so that a toy car game beat out EA Sports and Forza. That would be the funniest thing ever. It's probably going to go to Forza, but I want Hot Wheels to win. Best multiplayer presented by Discord. Ooh. Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I don't know. Best adaptation. Now, here's one that's going to be interesting. I think that there's going to be two that are actually could be interesting. Is Castlevania Nocturne, Gran Turismo, The Last of Us, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and Twisted Metal. So I think it's either going to be The Last of Us, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, or Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal was really good. I very much liked Twisted Metal. It was pretty cool. Okay. Probably, quite literally, I hate this award. Like, listen, you can tell me that, I'm being a downer, but I hate this award. Ready? The most anticipated game award. That to me is pretty much like such a useless award, because it's just, okay, who has more hype behind it right now? There we go. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon, Star Wars Outlaws, and Tekken 8. It's probably going to be Final Fantasy VII. Content Creator of the Year, Canadian Guy A. I'm totally joking. I'm probably never going to show up on here. Iron Mouse, People Make Games, Quackity, Spreen, and Cypher PK. I think I know People Make Games, and I've heard of Quackity, but after that, it just becomes lost on me. Best esports game: Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, PUBG Mobile, and Valorant. It's probably going to be League of Legends again, because if you go and look at the best esports athlete, Faker for League of Legends, Zywoo for CSGO, Demon 1 for Valorant, Hydra for Call of Duty, Ruler for League of Legends, and Imperial Hall for Apex Legends. Okay. Best esports team: Evil Geniuses, Fnatic, Gaiman, Gladiators, JD Gaming, and Team Vitality. Okay. The best esports coach: People, I guess, and best esports event. It's the same. It's almost the same every year. But yeah, those are the nominees this year. Yeah. There's half. It's the same handful of games with a couple thrown in, but here's the thing: is that there is only a few games in there that are debuts, like the first time they came out. Lies of P is one of them. Hi-Fi Rush is another one. But beyond those games, there are very few games that are like, singular, like brand new. A lot of them are all sequels, which is kind of interesting. Kind of an interesting thought on the fact of maybe that we're kind of losing sight on things in terms of new content. But that's just a thought. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time I have for tonight. I actually went overtime. This was quite a big Q&R. I'm going to be back probably Tuesday to try out the new power. And yeah, we'll probably stream Tuesday. I got to catch up anyway for a whole bunch of streams that I missed. So thank you everyone who donated tonight. Thank you so much for everyone who helped out tonight. I really do appreciate it. You guys are all awesome. And one quick thing before I do go. Genuinely, thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. I was not in my best. I was not in the best of states. Still am not. It's a hard right now. It's a bit of a hard path right now. It's going to take time. There's been a lot of chaos going on. There's been a lot of problems. I'm trying my best to get videos done. I am trying my best. I'm seeing the views go down. I'm seeing it, and I am panicking, but I am trying my very best to get content done. Just know that I am trying my darndest to get content done. I'm not sitting around with my thumb up my bum and not doing much and then panicking at the last second. I am trying my best to get content done. I am trying my best to get everything done. But life keeps getting in the way. Life keeps jumping out in front. And I'm hoping that it can stop and settle down so we can get back to a regular schedule. So I'm sorry for the irregular schedule. I'm sorry for everything being all over the place. I'm going to try to rein that in as much as possible. So thank you all so much for tuning in, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time, and hopefully I'll have a video ready very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Now, time for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.